May 7th, 2015. We have a new seating arrangement, if you've noticed in the past how we sat, just to allow conversation to flow more easily. Can I have a motion, please, to approve the minutes from May 13th?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Seeing no public participation, I believe, we'll move to the first agenda item. On license permits and approvals, we need votes on several of them. Can't count quickly. The first one, a renewal of 2 taxi cab license for City Taxi and Transportation Incorporated. Steve, do you have some information?
The only information I have is that, like all of our taxi companies that apply for licenses in Wakefield, it is subject to both inspection of the vehicles and fingerprinting done by the police, and we do that annually. So if you made your motion with those caveats, we'd be good to go.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Pat, second by Tiz, on the renewal of 2 taxi cab license for City Taxi and Transportation, with the caveat that the police need to approve the license holder in the car. Did we also do B, or is that?
I think you
two?
did them
Okay.
both.
I did them both, excellent. We, the next item on the agenda.
All in favor?
Call for the vote.
Oh, sorry. I've got this challenge to move it quickly. Can we have a vote, please, on the cab licenses?
Yes.
All in favor? Thank you. The next item on the agenda is a new common victual license for Mola Bakery and Cafe. And can we take them all three, or?
No, one at a time.
One at a time, okay. So this is the new.
This is the old
bakery.
Glorious, the old
Right,
Glorious.
the old Glorious, by the train station.
Yes.
Steve, do you have any information?
No, just that this gentleman has come in. I think he has I don't have the menu with me, but it is a very different, healthier type of menu, and I think we'll let you know. By the next meeting, we will have gotten lunch from him, and we'll let you guys know.
Sounds
He's done
good.
all the right things with us.
Excellent.
Move approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
A new entertainment license for Mola Bakery and Cafe.
So moved.
Steve, what are their operating hours, if I may?
I think it's just days, maybe some evenings. It's not a night spot.
What kind of entertainment are they talking about?
It looks like 2 televisions.
Stereo.
Stereo.
No, it's not live
no
music.
Keno or anything?
No Keno, no.
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 No alcohol.
I think this one's only one television,
Yeah.
Excellent.
$50.
Two televisions and a stereo.
That's SIBO.
That's
Move approval.
That's,
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The next item is a new common victual license for SIBO Cafe. Is that the cafe that came before us?
Yes, this is the Toretta family. This is the cafe, we knew them, they used to be on New Salem Street. And
Excellent,
now they're
excellent
down
operators.
down in Greenwood, right near Selectmen Dodo, so we can go right down and
Right.
Great
partake.
opportunity. Is there do we have a
Move
motion?
approval.
Second.
Second. Moved by Pat, second by Tiz. All in favor for
Aye.
SIBO?
Aye.
And likewise, a new entertainment license for SIBO Cafe. I believe Mr. McCarthy indicated it was simply
2 televisions.
2
and a
televisions.
stereo.
That's it.
Move approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Finally, the new peddler license for Justin Longo for the Road Dog.
Oh,
He is another one of the slush people.
Oh,
he's a good Wakefield kid.
excellent. Moved by Pat?
Move approval.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. Next item is a request from Sharon Gilly, Director of the BB Memorial Library, to accept and expend a gift or gifts to the library in the amount of $5,946.76 from various donors with thanks.
so moved.
Moved by
Second.
Paul, second by Pat. All in favor?
Aye.
That's it.
That's it.
I win that one.
Oh, we're not
Okay,
done with comments yet.
exactly. We go around, Tom.
You're breaking the land speed record, and I won't get in your way.
Excellent. Steve?
I'm all set, thank you, Madam Chair.
Phyllis?
Okay. I have two items. First, I want to say that the Memorial Day ceremony was absolutely wonderful. Wakefield must have the best marching band in the whole United States. They were so great, and the ceremony was great, and our new agent for the service, she gave a
Alicia Red.
wonderful speech. Alicia, right. And also at this time, Wakefield was, the Department of Massachusetts, the Combat Wounded Veterans Military Order of the Purple Heart. Wakefield is now a Purple Heart community.
Wonderful.
And they presented that to myself and Administrator Mayo and Selectman Glenn. And so it was wonderful. It was a wonderful day.
Right.
And Tom Collins, regardless, you gotta love him. You know, that means so much to him. So it really was wonderful. And it just turned out to be a great day. So I maybe I'd pass this around so everyone can see it, and then we'll give it to the town administrator to put in the town hall.
Excellent.
I have one other subject. I have received a phone call from a citizen of Wakefield, and I'm hoping maybe that Town Administrator Mayo can give me some answers. I guess there's some question, something about the water bills and about wells. This person seemed to be upset because she got a water bill, and it seems to be so much higher. You know, you compare things to neighbors, but you don't know what the whole story is. But she only has a well, and I could not explain to her. She said, the Board of Selectmen, I was told the Board of Selectmen makes these decisions, and I could not explain the whole thing to her about the well or why the rates are the way they are. So maybe Administrator Mayo, you could sort of
Sure.
fill in. Because I told her, watch the meeting tonight. I asked her to come, but she said no. And so I said, well, I'll present it at the Board of Selectmen's meeting.
As the board recalls, I think it's every June, usually our second meeting in June, where we set the water rates. And there's a lot, water and sewer rates. There's a lot of components in that. There is the flow, your personal flow that you use at your house, the overall flow in the town, population, and the overall sewage in the town. So what happens is rates are set based on that, and Rick comes in and he gives us a presentation after the advisory board has approved it. And part of that is we have to make sure we maintain the infrastructure and everything. So it's not only paying for the water, but maintaining the infrastructure. So part of that is that if you have a well, obviously you're paying no water bill because you're getting that well on your property. But if you're using the town sewer, you are paying a sewer bill. And what the Board of Selectmen has set for as many years as I can remember, before that the Board of Public Works set it, there is a flat fee for a sewer rate. And that sewer rate is, at this point in time, $315 a quarter. Okay, we have no way of metering how much water you're using in your house because there's no water, so there's no water meter. So it's $315 a quarter. That's a rate that is recommended by the advisory board and the DPW director, and then voted on by the Board of Selectmen. What's unfortunate about that rate from the town of Wakefield circumstances is concerned is that about 80% of that $315 every quarter goes to the MWRA. So of that $315, about $70 or so goes to the town to maintain the system, infrastructure, and what have you. So that's the rate as it's set. It's set for everybody that has just sewer and not well. And it's something that certainly can be discussed and is discussed every year, but that's where it comes from.
Thank you.
And I'll just comment too, 2/3 of every water bill, whether it's not necessarily a well, but if we're using town water, 2/3 of your bill, and this is not just Wakefield, it's anyone that's on MWRA goes for treatment. That means that any of the water that gets used and leaves your house through the sewage system that goes back to Deer Island has to be treated, and that costs money. So you know, those of us who have, I don't have one, but those of us around the community that have abatement meters and we're grandfathered, the water goes into the ground, it doesn't need to be treated, that's fine. One thing I would ask is, maybe, and I think Rick, when he gives us his, all the data on the water usage, when we choose the rates, he has comparisons. Maybe we could look at this sewer flat rate, compare it to some of our neighbors. Because I think it's a fair question. If it's, if we're that much higher than other MWRA users, why are we? If not, maybe we're in line.
Yeah, we can have them do that, yeah.
This person that Phyllis brought up also contacted me, and her concern is that the flat rate being $3.15 is more than her neighbors who are on water and sewer combined. That's her concern. How can her quarterly storage rate be higher than her neighbor who has the same amount of people in the house, but who doesn't pay the same sewer rate that she does? So if she's on a well, and she's using her own water, why is the sewer charge to her for a quarter higher than her neighbor who's using water and sewer?
Yeah.
That was her major concern, and she repeated that several times. Okay, we do set the rate based upon the advisory board, and I told her that. Okay, so because they said that, they kept on telling her the selectmen made the decision. Yes, we did, based upon the advice of the advisory board. But that came to the last June's meeting. So maybe it's something that we might want to see a comparison between her neighbors and seeing what the storage charge is for that like quarter of her neighbors. Maybe then you can set what the flat rate is, because it shouldn't be that much more than what a normal household is paying, especially if there's no water involved. So, I mean, that would be something that I would ask this board to consider when we look at the rate in June.
Phyllis, you all set?
I'm done, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to echo what Phyllis said about yesterday's ceremonies. The West Side Social Club does such a great job. And also the American Legion, Tom Collins' group, and everyone, the band, everyone that participates, the little children who put the flowers at the at the plaques of everyone's name over at the West Side Social Club. Just a really first-class day all around. It was enjoyable to be part of. And then, Ann, congratulations. I'm sorry I wasn't here the other night. Wish I was. I would have raised my hand high for you, and I would have nominated you, and congrats to Betsy, too.
Thank you. Tiz?
Nothing, thank you.
Just very quickly, I was sorry to have missed the memorial celebration. Oh, geez, Paul.
That's going on.
I have to- you
I'm
know
over
what?
here in no man's land.
I know you're not no man's, but we
I have
fade
nothing
to
to
the
say, Madam
right.
Chairwoman.
We fade to the right, so
That's
I
all
have to learn to fade to the left. Paul,
I have nothing to say.
see, I knew that. I was so sorry to have missed the Memorial Day celebrations. They're some of my favorite in Wakefield. I was at the Indy 500, which had its own American Memorial celebration, which was pretty phenomenal. But thank you so much, Phyllis. I heard you were just great.
Thank you.
Did a great job.
And I watched the parade on YouTube, and I saw the band, and they were phenomenal as always. So Wakefield does a wonderful job remembering our fallen soldiers. And just for the board, if you have any concerns or projects, as we've all said in the past, please let me know, let Steve know if there are new things that we want to do and tackle. As a board, please just reach out to me, and I'd be happy to bring them to the table. Other than that, I'm all set.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.